It taught me a lot of life lessons, and I think that's what it's really about.
Ever since the shocking news of Jeezy's divorce came out, most people's sympathies lay with his wife, Jeannie Mai.
Just focusing on Monaco and focusing on things that I'm passionate about.
Jeannie seemed blindsided when the news broke.
Oh my God. Married life feels 1,000% different than when we were dating.
But could there be another side to the story? There have been rumors going around that Jeannie might have actually cheated on Jeezy. But what's the real truth? It all kicked off a day before the news of their divorce was shared publicly, when Jeezy presented us all with a pretty cryptic post online. He posted a series of photos of himself on Instagram, including one of him posing alongside a luxury car. He also wrote a caption that seemed to hint at a lot of things. He wrote that he was too focused on who he was becoming to focus on who's not coming with him. Obviously, this seemed like a pretty cold statement so soon after his breakup with Jeannie, but it seemed even colder looking back at the last time Jeannie talked about Jeezy on Instagram. After the release of his memoir, Jeannie spoke out to praise Jeezy for his success. After calling him baby, Jeannie said that the book was not just a testament to his literary skills, but it was also recognition of Jeezy's ability to inspire through the power of storytelling. It was pretty crazy to hear such glowing praise and love from Jeannie, knowing that just a few days later, their marriage was pretty much over. When news of their separation first surfaced, legal documents filed by Jeezy revealed the truth about what has been happening between them. The documents state that the former couple are currently living in a bona fide state of separation, and that their marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. A source talked to Page 6 shortly after their split hit the headlines to share how Jeannie's been doing since the separation. The source said that Jeannie still wanted her marriage to work and wanted her family to be one solid unit. The source added that Jeannie still deeply loves Jeezy and that getting divorced was not part of the plan for her. Apparently, this was not how Jeannie ever imagined things would go down. But a short time later, some bombshell rumors seemed to shed light on why Jeezy decided to walk away from Jeannie. A week after Jeezy filed for divorce, rumors emerged that Jeannie had cheated on Jeezy with Mario Lopez. The speculation arose after Jeannie guest hosted on Mario's show, Access Hollywood. Fans remarked on the obvious chemistry between the two hosts and theorized that there might be more to their relationship than just being colleagues. It didn't take long for Jeannie's team to come out with a response to the rumors, and they immediately tried to shut them down. Sources told TMZ that there was absolutely no truth to any rumblings of infidelity between Jeannie and Mario or anyone else. The sources also added that any perceived chemistry between them was simply professional, and they emphasized that Jeannie was still heartbroken over Jeezy and focused on doing whatever was best for their daughter. However, some wild recent developments have brought accusations of infidelity back into the conversation around the couple's split. A couple of weeks ago, fans were in a meltdown after Jeezy released a new song that appeared to comment on his failed marriage. The rapper's new double album, I Might Forgive, But I Don't Forget, already had a pretty shady title, but the name of one of the singles on the album only made things look worse for Jeannie. The song, called Don't Cheat, seemed to be Jeezy's way of expressing his truth about their divorce. In the song, Jeezy cleared his own name of infidelity. He rapped about earning money while Jeannie slept and claimed that real men don't cheat. It wasn't long before listeners were drawing their own conclusions, commenting that Jeezy's latest music was proof that Jeannie was to blame for their divorce. Entertainment Tonight reported a different explanation for what happened between Jeannie and Jeezy. Apparently, the divorce came about because the two disagreed when it came to certain family values and expectations. They reportedly had different views and felt like their needs were not being completely met. More recently, both parties have spoken publicly about their breakup. Jeezy broke his silence by releasing an official statement after Jeannie made several public appearances. In his statement, he said that the decision to end this chapter of his life had not been made impulsively, and that it did come with a heavy heart. However, Jeezy chose not to reveal any damaging information that painted his ex in a bad light. Despite deciding to divorce her, his love and respect for Jeannie remained, and he claimed that the time they spent together would hold a cherished place in his heart. Like Jeannie, he went on to talk about their daughter as his main focus. He called her the best gift from their relationship and said that he was committed to assuring her she felt the love and stability she deserved. For her part, Jeannie chose to address the drama through public platforms and TV shows. She appeared on Sherri Shepherd's Sherri Show to comment on the ongoing divorce. She opened up about how hard the process has been on her. Jeannie said that she takes time daily to sit and be quiet with her thoughts, and that if she continued to give God her pain, then he would give her power, and she was just taking that day by day. She added that turning everything off had really helped her. While she didn't really elaborate, it sounded like she meant she needed to turn a blind eye to the those accusing her of cheating. Instead, she told Sherry that she tuned into the voices that she needed to hear, which Jeannie said were only her and the truth. It seemed like both of them were taking the time apart to work on themselves and think more deeply about who they wanted to be. After embracing therapy and sharing his story in his best-selling memoir, Adversity for Sale, Jeezy wanted to spread a message of healing through his music. So clearly the rapper believed that he had been through some rough times with Jeannie. But the truth is that before Jeannie was even connected to Jeezy, he was used to some crazy situations in his relationship. And if Jeannie had paid attention to Jeezy's run-ins with his other baby mamas, she might have thought twice about even marrying him in the first place. Jeezy had his first daughter, Amra Noor Jenkins, with fellow musician Mahi. Mahi and Jeezy first got together in 2010. And after Amra's birth, Jeezy and Mahi got engaged. However, in 2018, the engagement was broken off. This happened after Mahi found out about Jeezy's affair with Jeannie. After they broke up, the former couple got involved in a messy court battle. Jeezy first brought up a custody case in 2019, which was eventually resolved. According to the arrangement, Jeezy would spend an incredible $30,000 a month on school expenses. On top of this, he would owe $7,500 a month for child support. After Mahi accused Jeezy of missing a child support payment, they were back in court. She claimed that she'd missed out on payment for the third time in a year and that Jeezy owed her at least $10,000 with interest. According to reports, Mahi actually asked that Jeezy be jailed until he paid what he owed. She also asked that both herself and Jeezy enroll in co-parenting classes to improve their communication. In response, Jeezy gave an explanation for Mahi's actions that left her furious. He claimed that she'd only brought them back to court because she was jealous of his engagement to Jeannie. He claimed that Mahi's new demands were part of a vindictive and malevolent response to hearing the news. He described his ex as being livid when he ended their relationship, and he went even further in an attempt to discredit Mai. Jeezy accused her of harassing him, and he also claimed that she suffered from manic fits. During one of these incidents, according to Jeezy, Mai actually threatened Jeezy's life. In court documents obtained by Gossip, Jeezy revealed that he feared for his ex-fiance's mental state. So basically, infidelity has always been a part of the story of Jeezy and Jeannie's relationship. Considering that they got together in such chaotic circumstances, would anyone really be surprised if it's ended the same way? What do you guys think? Did Jeannie cheat on Jeezy, or was it possibly the other way around? Let me know in the comments below.